Did you ever see a sheep riding in a jeep?
It's showtime at the Quest Center, as Dr. Laz performs every day to his adoring fans. And this one-of-a-kind music teacher will stop at no end to guarantee that his special audience enjoys the show.
I want them to come in and to be immediately like grabbed by something, immediately like sort of taken in. Almost like, you know, when you're walking into like an IMAX theater, the lights go off and wow, right? So I want them when they walk in the door, just either to be immediately hit with that wow effect or to know that it's coming real soon. You know, soon we're gonna either dim the lights or just turn them off completely, and that wow effect is gonna happen.
And that wow factor is important in the development of Dr. Laz's students in particular, as the Quest Center's entire population is made up of children with varying degrees of mental disability. So this stimulation he provides not only helps in their well-being, but can aid in their progression as well.
It's interesting because sometimes it's a genre of music, sometimes it's just a very specific song that for some reason just strikes a chord. But once you've got them, then you can teach them all sorts of academic skills. So it doesn't have to be this boring, cut and dry method. You know, that's how I look at it.
Well, boring is one of the last words you would use to describe Dr. Laz's class, as his room is alive with all kinds of sensations, including buzzes and switches connected to various contraptions to teach his students cause and effect, and any other trick he can pull out to keep these special needs children involved.
They hit a switch and something goes off. A light turns on, a fan turns on, a sound comes on. You know, I'll tell you, when I got into education years ago, I made a promise to myself that I would do whatever it takes to get my kids to learn. And sometimes that means like making a fool of myself and walking into walls and pretending to get beat up by a kid in a wheelchair, you know, just like sort of slapstick humor. The challenge really is for the teachers to figure out what works best for them.
He's able to find the area in which the students can contribute. Everyone participates, whatever their ability or, you know, inability or however, or whatever their ability, they participate. And that's what is great about his teaching style.
But Dr. Laz's impact extends well beyond the classroom, as he also created a signing course with his kids that performs at various functions and provides a truly enriching experience for his students and the audience as well.
I wanted to make a sort of a performing group. It was always a dream of mine to make a performing group out of my students here. So I figured, well, since most of them are nonverbal, we needed to figure out a way where they could perform, but at the same time sort of sing or communicate. So how can you sing if you can't really verbalize? So I just thought of the idea, well, maybe they could do sign language. And we do from slow ballads to real fast, you know, tempo, upbeat rock and roll type stuff, and usually all songs with a positive message. And so I think it gives them a chance to shine. It gives them a chance to participate. And also, it gives them a chance to give to others. Usually, where we go, there's not a dry eye in the place.
But the real giving comes from Dr. Laz, as his feelings can be seen in every aspect of his teaching.
He treats everyone with the same kind of love and respect. I think when he won the award for arts teacher, I couldn't have thought of a better person. He's a very special guy.
You know, I feel like the kids have been dealt a rough deck. I feel it's a blessing, you know, for me to try to come in and to try to better their lives, to make them happy. And the truth of the matter is that we laugh with them, because if we didn't, we'd cry. You know, when I see what these kids go through. And yet, these kids come in, they're laughing and they're smiling and they really give to us. I think any adult that works with them, you know, it's a privilege. You know, so what I want them to know is that when they come in here, that each child will be treated with dignity and love.
Broward School Beat can be seen right here on Beacon TV. Invest in yourself.